Okay, so this story time I'm about to tell is unlike any others. It's crazy. It's just a little bit of just insane. I don't know, man. This is wild. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Leave a like on the video if you do, and let's get into it. So, today's story time all takes place like 2 months after my 21st birthday. Now, I was freshly 21, so, I was still like getting used to being able to like go into bars and stuff and like being able to legally buy alcohol. It was all still pretty new to me. And as you guys know, I've never really been a huge drinker. I've talked about it on this channel a lot. Like, I've never really been into drinking that much. So when I turned 21, I didn't really have a desire to drink and I didn't really give a fuck. But like sometimes I would still go to the bars with my friends if they invited me. And this was one of those moments. I had plans on this night back when I was 21 to go out with some friends to a bar like down the street from me. And this specific bar was a very, very popular, like just a lot of college kids went there, a lot of people between the ages of like 21 and 25, I would say. And it was just a poppin' bar, right? So I was kind of excited on this night. I was excited that my friends invited me out to this bar because I really hadn't been there before. I like passed by it a couple times and like, peeked my head in the door, but I didn't like, go in there or anything or ever like party there. So I was kind of excited to, check this place out because I always heard a lot about it and it seemed like it was cool. So yeah, like a few hours, into the night, my friends came to my house, picked me up. We all drove to the bar together, got there. We had a friend driving that was, not drinking that night. We were being safe. We had a designated driver. And obviously y'all should do the same or call an Uber or some shit if you're going out drinking. But yeah, my friend drove us there, dropped us all off. He also came in with us. He wasn't going to drink, but he wanted to hang out. And upon arriving to this bar, like I was told, it was pretty cool. We got inside and like, there was 2 floors and there was an outdoor area with like fucking, cool stuff to do. And it was pretty cold in New York at this time, but they had like heaters out there and stuff. So it made it pretty nice out there. And yeah, I just noticed like right away, this bar was really, really cool. Now, when we first got there, it was pretty dead. There wasn't really a lot of people in there. Wasn't really much going on. We just sat at the bar, got our drinks, kind of slowly started drinking. And I had a rule on this night. My rule was to take things slow. I didn't want to do anything too fast because I didn't have much of a tolerance to alcohol. And I knew if I drank like, 3 or 4 drinks really fast, your boy was going to be fucked up. So I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to just like, sip a beer or two, maybe a couple drinks, just like chill, nothing crazy, just chill and take it slow throughout the night. And for the first like hour of the night, I stuck to that promise pretty well. But about hour 2 into the night, this is where things started to get a little bit, dangerous, I would say. So on like hour 2, the bar starts getting really fucking packed. People are showing up, it's getting late, people are there to party, have fun, and my friends start buying me drinks. And I didn't want them to buy me drinks, but they were. So that's, what I did. I drank them. And I don't remember how many it was, but I definitely was feeling pretty, a little tipsy after like however many they gave me. And I was like, I'm not feeling that good. I'm going to take a break. And I told them that. I'm like, no more drinks. I'm taking a fucking break. And they respected that, which was nice of them. They didn't really have a choice. I wasn't going to drink it, period, if they gave me anything else. But yeah, I decided to like take the next hour off of drinking because I was feeling a little fucked up. I was feeling a little sick to my stomach, a little bit, out of it. So I took a moment to chill. Now, during that hour of chill, during that hour of not drinking, this group of guys come in. And immediately they come up to the bar where we're sitting and they sit in the chairs next to us. Specifically, I had a guy sitting right next to me from this group. And the first thing he does is he looks over at me and he goes, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "Good, man. How about you?" He's like, "Pretty good." And I was like, "Sweet. Glad to hear." And he goes, "What's this bar like? Is it fun?" And I was like, "I've never been here before until now. This is like my first time." And he goes, "Oh, me too." And I was like, "Hell yeah." And I gave him a high five because just like I was a little bit fucked up and, it just felt right for the moment, right? Now we keep talking and I can tell pretty quickly into our conversation, this dude is gay. Like halfway through us talking, he mentions his boyfriend that he's there with and that they've been together for like 2 years. And he's just telling me all about how they met and stuff, right? Now, let me stop real quick. I don't give a fuck what you do with your life, right? If you want to go and suck some wiener or suck a titty, whatever way you swing, I do not care. I think people care too much about what other people are doing with their lives, and the people that care too much should probably like fucking go for a walk or something and reevaluate their lives. I don't give a shit. So when he's telling me all this, I'm happy for the dude. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. He's telling me this story about how he met this dude like fucking at some rock climbing gym or something. It's just, a real wholesome story, right? He was also telling me about how like he used to be in the military. Like the dude just had a pretty crazy life from what I could tell, right? And, I'm just like listening to him talk as he waits for his drink. And after a few more minutes, the drink finally gets there. They were pretty busy, so they were taking a while with everyone's drinks. And yeah, the dude got his drink. He stands up. He tells me he'll see me later and to have a good one, and thanks for talking to him. And I was like, dude, no problem. Have a wonderful night. I'll catch you later. And him and his friends, and I think his boyfriend or something, they all went off into the crowd to go like dance and do their thing. And we're just hanging out at the bar, me and my friends, chilling. And while I'm chilling there, I'm like, just like I said, taking a break, not drinking. And like, I don't know, 5 or so minutes later, my girlfriend walks in the front door. Forgot to mention that. I was dating somebody around this time for like a couple months at this point, and things were getting pretty, like, I don't know, I'm not gonna say serious because it's only been a couple months, but it was like, I don't know, I really liked her at the time, and she liked me, it seemed. So when she walked in, we were both like super happy to see each other. She was surprising me. I didn't know she was coming. My friends invited her. Very nice friends. And she like runs over to me, gives me a hug. I ask her what the fuck she's doing there because I did not expect to see her there. And she basically told me that my homies were like telling her to pull up and like surprise me because they're good friends. They knew I liked her, and they're good dudes. And it was just great. It made my night like that much better, right? Now, here's the part where shit gets a little weird. My friends, because my girlfriend pulled up, wanted to buy us drinks. They knew that since my girlfriend was there now, I was probably going to give up on my little rule about taking a break, and I'd probably do like a shot with her or something, right? Because I was happy to see her. And they were right. I didn't want to like make my girl drink alone at the bar, so I was like, yeah, I'll take a shot with you. So I did. And that really kind of threw me over the edge, because before I was definitely, feeling it a little bit. I was a little bit like tipsy, a little fucked up, but after that shot, it kind of pushed me over the edge, and I was definitely kind of feeling like, okay, I'm drunk. Like, drunk. So after that, my friends are all like fucking just being obnoxious and cheering at me because they're like excited to see me drunk because it's a rare occurrence. And they just want to like really push their luck, right? They really want to see what they can get me to do because I'm drunk now. So they're like, yo, Austin, let's go fucking dance, dude. Let's go to the dance floor. Let's fucking dance. And I'm just like, no. And all my friends are like, come on, let's go. The song, come on. Dude, listen to the song. You love this song. And I remember what song was playing. It was fucking Ransom by Lil Tecca. That song was like popping off around this time. It had been like kind of just all over the radio and all over the place like for like the last, I don't know, like 5 or 6 months or something. And like, I love that song. I can't lie. I still do. It's a banger. So yeah, they were like, yo, like, come on, let's go. And yeah, I can't lie, with the song playing, my girl being there, all my friends, like trying to get me to go on the dance floor. I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Fuck it. So yeah, before I knew it, I was on the dance floor with a bunch of my friends, my girlfriend, drunkenly dancing like a fucking moron, just making a fool of myself, having fun, having a great time. And while all of us are on the dance floor just, being stupid and having fun, I see on the sidelines that dude I was talking to at the bar earlier. He's like on the sidelines with all of his homies, laughing at me and all my friends dancing. And he comes over to us like, well, I'm dancing with my girlfriend. And he goes, is this your girlfriend? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, oh my God, you guys are so fucking cute. He's just being like a fucking hype man essentially. And then he starts telling my girlfriend how beautiful she is and how she's so pretty. And I don't even have to worry about it because that dude swings for the other side. So I'm chilling. I'm not jealous at all. But here's the part that really just makes no sense and really makes this whole story a story. So, while I'm standing there talking to this dude with my girlfriend, this guy approaches us. And I've seen this guy all night throughout the bar. He's the one that's been hanging out in that group with the dude, the one we're talking to, the gay dude. Like he's a part of their group. And he's coming up real fast on all of us. Like he's walking real quick up to us. And then he gets up to us, locks eyes with me, gives me a real dirty look, and then just like shoves me probably 5 or 10 feet into a table and knocks a table over. And I fall down because like he fucking threw me basically. And he charges me and starts swinging on me while I'm on the ground, like trying to beat the shit out of me, dude. And And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? And like, this dude's trying to beat the shit out of me and I'm trying to block his punches. And like, at the same time, there's a whole fucking chair on top of me because I fell into a table and chairs and stuff. And I'm trying to get that off and get up. And there's people screaming, telling him to stop. And it's just like a whole situation, right? And finally, after like, I don't know, 15 seconds, I'd say, they're able to like get him away from me. And I like get up. And the good news is he didn't really land a lot of punches on me. He probably landed like 2. The chair that was on top of me kind of helped me a little bit. And the fact that I was just like, luckily being quick and, grabbing his like fists and shit when he was trying to hit me. But I'm not going to lie. As soon as I stood up, the first thing I wanted to do was charge this dude and fight back. Because like he attacked me for no fucking reason. But that couldn't happen because as soon as I got stood up, there was 2 bouncers, a bartender, and a manager all like surrounding us essentially, stopping us from like getting at each other. And I'm just like yelling. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Why would you do that? Like, why? And he's screaming over them, telling me to go fuck myself, telling me to like leave the bar and that I'm a fucking piece of shit. He's just yelling all these things at me, right? And the other dude is behind him, the gay guy who was talking to us right before it happened. He's freaking out. He's like putting his arms around the dude, trying to calm him down. And I hear him say, baby, relax. So I realize that he is dating that guy. This dude's boyfriend fucking attacked me. So now I'm standing there all sorts of confused. I'm like, yo, why did this guy's boyfriend just try and beat me up? So I yell and I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? And he just keeps calling me all these fucking insults instead of telling me why he did it. So finally I wave like the come here motion to his boyfriend, the one that's been talking to me and my girlfriend. And he comes over to us. He comes over to me. My girlfriend's over there at this point. She's like, helping me like, chill. And he's like, I am so sorry. I don't know why he did that. Like, I don't know what the fuck that was. And I was like, so that's like your boyfriend? And he's like, yeah, like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, well, it's fine. I'm not hurt. But like, can you go ask him why he did that? Because that's what's going to bother me. I need to know why this dude just attacked me. So he like runs back over to him. And this dude looks even more angry now, the guy that tried to attack me. He looked even more pissed. And I was kind of starting to put 2 and 2 together. I'm like, wait a minute. This dude's getting angry whenever his boyfriend talks to me. So I'm thinking like, yo, does he think that like I'm trying to steal his dude? Is that what this guy thinks? And he attacked me or something? And in my head, I'm like, nah, that's crazy. So then I see his boyfriend approach him, right? And they're like kind of, mumbling back and forth. I can't really hear him. We're kind of far away at this point. But then I hear the nice one, the one that's been, nice to us all night, the one, trying to figure it out. I hear him yell, he has a girlfriend, you fucking idiot. And I'm like, oh, yep, that explains it. Homeboy's boyfriend thought I was a gay dude trying to pick up on his dude, yo, like what? So at this point, I'm like laughing because I'm like, yo, this guy just attacked me because he thought I was like trying to steal his dude. When in reality, he was talking to my girlfriend and me. Anyway, after I see homeboy yell, he has a girlfriend, you fucking idiot. The other guy, the one that was angry and tried to attack me, looks like defeated. He looks like the biggest look of like, I'm a fucking moron on his face, right? Like he looks so stupid. And he looks over at me and he mouths the words, I'm sorry. And I start laughing and he like comes over to me. And the bouncers are like trying to stop him, right? He's like, no, it's fine. I want to apologize. And they let him through and he comes over to me and he goes, I am so fucking sorry. And I was like, dude, what did you think was going on here? And he goes, I'm a jealous person, okay? I'm a very jealous person. I saw him smiling with you and I thought you were like gay. I'm like, wait a second. Why'd you think that? And he goes, I don't know, like, I saw you next to your girl, and I couldn't tell if you guys were dating or not, because you weren't kissing or holding hands, so I thought that maybe, like, you guys were just, like, friends, and you were, like, the gay best friend. I'm like, wait a minute, do I look like the gay best friend? He's like, no, there's not, like, an outfit or something, like, you don't look like a gay best friend, you didn't have her, like, around you, and, like, you weren't, like, cuddling or anything. I don't know, I thought that you guys were maybe friends or something, and you were, like, hitting on my guy. And I was like, no, not at all. Like, come on, dude, you can't just attack someone for having a feeling like that. Like, why don't you just come up and ask? I would have been honest. And he's like, I don't know, I have a temper. And I was like, yeah, dude, I can fucking tell. And let me just say real quick, okay? This dude was fucking ripped, okay? He was a buff guy. I had no problem like standing up for myself in self-defense, all that stuff. Like I wanted to fight back, but I'm glad that I didn't in the end. I'm glad there was bouncers and like we got separated and it went the way it did and it was just a misunderstanding. Because I probably would have lost a few teeth. I have no problem admitting when I'm outmatched. I was definitely outmatched. Doesn't mean I wouldn't have fought, but I definitely probably would have lost. Now after this, the dude apologized to me about 15 more times, and I said it was fine like 15 times. And like I said, he landed like 2 punches on me, and one of them was like in my shoulder, and the other one was like on my neck. It wasn't like anything serious, and they weren't that hard. I was fine. Like I said, the chair kind of saved my ass. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, if he landed a few more and I got real hurt, I might not have been so forgiving, and I would have probably been like, dude, fuck you. But, you know, it was a misunderstanding, and the dude was just a super short-tempered, like, you know, drunk guy that thought I was hitting on his, you know, boyfriend or whatever. So, you know, whatever. I'm glad that it went the way it did. But the story doesn't end there. So after this, they actually didn't kick us out of the bar. They let us stay because we made up and, like, we were all cool. That dude ended up fighting somebody else like 30 minutes later because apparently he saw somebody slip something in a girl's drink. So the dude just like beat up whoever that guy was. I didn't stick around to see what happened after that. I didn't see any cops pull up and like arrest anybody. I don't know how true the story is that he saw someone, you know, slip something in someone's drink. We just wanted to get the fuck out of there at that point because it was just so crazy and the night had just been so insane already. So yeah, we got the fuck out of there after the fight broke out because we didn't want to be involved in whatever the hell was going to happen next. So we dipped, got the fuck out of there. My friend drove us home. Like I said, we had a designated driver, so that dude was very clutch this night. Didn't have to call an Uber and pay a bunch of money. And yeah, I'm not going to lie, the whole drive home, I just kept thinking about what that guy said to me. I wasn't thinking about getting hit. I wasn't thinking about like, you know, everything that happened. I was just like, yo, why did he think I was gay? I know he said it was because he saw me and my girl like standing there and we weren't like cuddling or like, you know, holding hands or anything to make it look like we were dating. But even then, like, I was just standing there, chilling, talking. I mean, granted, I was talking to his boyfriend. So, I mean, maybe he thought something was going on, but like, I don't know, dude. But no, it was actually a really, really funny, like crazy night. And I'm like, you know, pretty happy it went the way it did. Because honestly, it's a pretty good story in my opinion. I hope all of you enjoyed it. I never saw those two guys again. If I had to guess, they were just bar hopping that night and they like stumbled into this college bar and just wanted to like, you know, check it out and all that happened and it was crazy. But yeah, hopefully they're doing good. Hopefully the one has less of a temper now and he's a little less, you know, quick to throw some punches at someone just because they're having a conversation. And, you know, hopefully they're doing well. But yeah, man, moral of this story is don't punch somebody randomly just because you think they're, you know, like up to no good or something. And yeah, like, it was just crazy, man. Also, I forgot to add, this whole time I was fucking drunk, so it made everything so much more complicated than it needed to be. Like, getting up was hard and moving around, and I was just fucking out of it, dude. It sucked. But yeah, guys, pretty funny story in my opinion. Thought you guys would get a kick out of it. Yeah, that was the time that I got attacked by a gay guy because he thought that I was flirting with his boyfriend. In the end, made some cool friends out of it, got a funny story out of it. My friends were very entertained, and my girlfriend was happy that I wasn't hurt, and so was I. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this story time. If you did, please leave a like on the video. I would really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below, and subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys later. Peace.
I be fully loaded, I be whipping foreign cars. Always stay devoted, mama knew I'd be a star. Now I'm